Hey everybody, it's Kelly and welcome back. Today is day 15. So this is day 14. I don't need to worry about it except for maybe this little back of this piece because this is my own spread. So day 15 was a huge busy day for me. I did 2 activities that I want documented from that night. I'm not going to tell them in larger stories. I think this will be a good venue for them. It'll be a quick thing. This is one of my busiest days for holiday things. The only problem is when I was printing my photos for this, I calculated it all on starting afresh. Like I forgot that I had the back side of this. So I have the photos plus I have memorabilia. I forgot to tell you that. And I'm going to put this with this because this will be the second half that I do. These are the photos that I have to use here. I live not too far from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So you're going to know that if, you know, whatever. Not that hard to find. But anyway, so I realized that what I did here is that I printed my photos and forgot about this piece. So I'm going to use a matching one of these on the other side. I think, yeah. So my idea is that I'll have, actually maybe what I should do is do the journaling card. That's what I'm going to do is I'll do the journaling card here as we transition to the next page. So that might change things a little bit for me now that I think about it. Because originally I was thinking that could work. I think. Let me think about this. So if I do the journaling card here, I have this, and then that. And I don't, maybe I'm going to be okay here. I am going to be okay. All right, that is awesome. I do have this piece of memorabilia to get into. Although I'm thinking maybe this may flip back and forth for a little bit. And then here's a piece. This is the little, this is a really yummy chocolate lager that they do at this tour, but only for this. And I'm thinking I'm going to use this. It's really thick though. It's like double thickness. So I might not use that. What I might do is put this on here and then take a photo of it and add it in when I'm all done. And if I do decide to do that, I'll show you that because this is going to really add a lot of thickness into my book. And I don't mind thickness, but that might be a little bit too much. So let's go to my 4x6 cards here and see if I can find anything that I like for this day that seems appropriate. And right away, this could be kind of a nice one to just kind of document. Not a tradition, not enough room, not January. I could journal all over that because this is December, but I think I'm not going to do that. I also do have, so this I think could be a nice card to put in, not on that page, but it could be on this page. So I could go back and flip this, keep this more of a blue-red, but I also could do it with this one, which is nice, but I'm afraid that if I use this, I won't have enough journaling space here. I also have this, which brings in some colors, but not as many, and I'm not loving that as well. I have this Treasuring Holiday Memories, which is a nice addition because it's that green. Holiday Highlights would be good. Okay, so actually my favorite is this card here, I think, because of the blue. But that really isn't enough journaling space. So now what I need to do is think about how do I get some blue in here, and that I could do with this little wristband thing. And I think that's what I'm going to do. But I'm also kind of thinking maybe I get a little bit of green in here with a pattern paper, because I'm going to need something for over here. I could cut this card just a little bit smaller and then get some green peeking out of there too. So let's see what I have here. Do I have any 6x8s left with green? So I have these trees, which could be nice because there was a lot of tree sort of stuff in this particular piece. Okay, so I like that idea. Oops. By the way, that photo is not a great photo. My selfie taking skills are not good. But I'm going to use it anyway, because the important thing for me is the memory, not how perfect the photo is. And it was kind of starting to get dark, which is the whole point, because we went to this really cool holiday light show that Miller Brewery puts on. And they do a little bit of the history of the brewery and the tour, and you get to tour a little bit, like you get to tour the old cave where the beer used to be stored 150 years ago. Okay, so that looks good. Let's put that there. So that was kind of a fun thing to do. I've lived in this area. I grew up about an hour from Milwaukee, so I've lived in this area most of my life. I've lived off and on in the area as an adult, but mostly I've lived somewhere within an hour's drive of Milwaukee, and I have a lot of friends there, so even as an adult I spend a lot of time there. So it's kind of nice that I was finally able to do this tour. I'm toying with maybe I do day 15 on the back here in that same green letter, because you really don't see it, I don't think. Let's see. You actually do. What I could do though is I could do like some sort of doily or something. This is on the outside, so let me grab my green letters and see what I have here. I guess that's really making sure that's on there. Oh, I don't even have a 5 actually. So this is all sort of a moot point, but I do like the idea of a green, carrying the green in here. And it would be nice if I got it in there early, because let's see, just looking to see what I have. These candy cane stripe. Oh, that would fight that though. It's gonna, like, the candy cane stripe would be cute. No, it wouldn't. Okay, let's see if I have some green maybe in these. I don't know if these have numbers to them. Ooh, they do, and I've got a 5. And I have an I. So I'm good with that. So what I can do here is just pop that there. And since I've got that decision made, and these, by the way, guys, are Shoebox is the name of this font from American Crafts. I have a couple of asterisks left too here, so I could add that into my embellishment here, just to get some more of that green as I'm thinking about that. So that might be kind of interesting, but we'll see what happens. This is going to be a long video because I have a lot of documentation to do here, so it will probably take me forever and a day to get it uploaded too. All right, so we have that and this. Now I want to cut this card so that I have more space around it. So I'm going to cut off about 1/4 of an inch from the two sides. And the reason I'm cutting it from each side is because that's right in the middle. And then a little bit, I'm cutting a little bit from the top, and then I'm going to come back and cut the rest of it from the bottom and see how I like this. And I might justify this the same way I did here, but I might not. Yeah, let's cut a little bit more off of here. I still will have plenty of writing room on this because it's huge. Okay, that's good. I like that. And I'm good to go right in the middle of this, I decided, even though this guy's justified. So this is a really cool tour. I don't know that I'd do it again. I mean, I think I was good as it was. I think I'm just going to put this right in here. I don't know that I'm going to add anything more here. I'm going to look and see. And that's what I thought, that was going to be a little bit too wide, because these are actually, ooh, but, okay, this is kind of awesome. This is what I'm going to do. You're still going to see through this, but I'm going to put these doilies on back to back. So it's going to be a see-through element, but not like the whole thing, so that you're not seeing my letter, my numbers from the letter set. Okay, so I'm going to add that one in there. Let's just see. Probably want to raise that just a titch here. Is titch a word that everybody uses, or is that a uniquely Wisconsin? I'm from an area, by the way, that we don't call water fountains or drinking fountains water fountains or drinking fountains. They're bubblers. So we have a lot of sort of unique little sayings, as I think the whole country does, now that I think about it. And I'm sure that if you're from another country, that is true about different areas of your country as well. But that bubbler thing is something that is only said in my area of the world. It's funny. I don't even know the history of that or where that came from. Okay. Oh, and I really like what that adds to that card there. Nice. And then, now, that's looking supremely not centered now. It's not, but I'm making it's looking even worse. So it's like more centered here, but not so much. For some reason on the back it really doesn't look like it is. So I'm going to move this so that it doesn't look so off center. Okay, I think that's good. Then we have this. I'll have this card. I don't think I'm going to add the blue in here. Let me try. It's crooked and it's kind of bothering me a little bit. And I think what I'm going to do is take out the parts that are crooked, see if I like it better. You are totally allowed to trim your ephemera to make it work. I need more color on this side because there's so much over here, and here it's kind of bland. And we don't want to add add that. I don't want to put it here because that takes away part of the photo. This was a Christmas tree, but it, check this out. Maybe this will work this way. But I did an awful selfie job, which my friend there was teasing me about, by the way. We have known each other since high school, so she's allowed to do that. Oops. She's part of a group of friends that some of them I've actually known since we were 3 or 4. Okay, I like that. I'm going to add this in here. And it takes up that white space in the photo here and just as more memories. So this, they X'd us when we came in that we were over 18, and then they when you had your libations, because you could have, I think, 3. And they weren't small. I mean, they were supposedly tasting, but they were probably 6 ounces of tasting. I was driving, so I had 1. That was plenty for me. Okay, so I need to do a little trimming of this photo behind here. I only have that photo, but man, I didn't cut that very evenly. Okay, so that's good. And I think that I'm just going to tuck in the pocket because there's plenty going on here. Okay. Maybe something here, maybe not. We'll see. Maybe a little red to balance some red over here. I don't like, this would be a good place to take that photo I was telling you about and put it on there, but I don't think I like that very much. Could do it there. This photo too, I think I'm just going to leave as is just because it's, I don't want to lose some of the details in this photo, so I think putting anything else on here would be a little bit too much. So I'm trying to decide what else I could add here. I have wood veneer. The word grace wouldn't work. Dasher. Frosty. If there was naughty, that would be good. There were trees here, so that might work just as a nice little extra piece there. Okay, that's good. I'm going to tuck this in and I'm going to glue that tree. Actually, oh, although I do have the trees from the wood veneer too, and they're bigger now that I think about it. And here's some stars. So there we go. Because if I do this, it'll also work with that foaminess there. There's a nice candy cane. The word favorite. I'll pop this in here because I'll glue wood veneer to the front of this anyway. I think that's going to go here. All is calm, all is bright, but that I don't think is a good one for here. Let's see if I like this little wonky tree. He's a little too big, I think. Oh, and my holly just broke. Darn it. This is why you should get these pieces on layouts as soon as possible. Okay, I kind of like that, but let's look at this little tree as well. because it's narrow. Okay, back to the original tree. That's a good lesson, isn't it? This would be a cute place that if you wanted to add some stickles, you could do that too. Like I could add some bright green stickles to that tree. I think I'm going to leave it naked though, because I think this will be naked and it'll work with the browns. That's one of the reasons I was using it. And then my other idea here is that I love this photo so much. I don't really want to call any like more attention away from it. I'm toying with adding a star up here. Kind of like that. And this favorite, I'm not loving that up there. So I had another open, I know I've opened stars in the other one too that I could do this with. And here I'm, you know, I think I want to do that to take some of the red space away here, and I'm liking the way this looks, and I actually like that star up there. So that's one of the reasons to just try stuff, right? Okay. And guys, while I'm doing this, and I've got some time to talk to you because this is a long process. You know I've said I'm going to try to do this every day, which I'm still going to try to do, but at the end of this week, very specifically Saturday, I know for sure that on that day, your video is going to be delayed getting up for sure. Because of some things I'm doing in the couple of days before that. So normally it goes up 5 a.m. Central Standard Time. I don't know when, but not till the afternoon or evening for sure if I get it up that day. I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing for I've got some really fun holiday things going on towards the end of this week. And I'm not going to tell you what that is because those photos will come and you'll see. But I really want to try to do it every day, but I know what's on my plate for some of those days, and I'm not sure if when Saturday's video is going to go up. So I'm just going to pre-warn you about that. I'll try to remember to say something when I do my video on Friday too, but if I don't, I've told you. So I've pre-warned you, I guess. Okay. So, but it's going to be really fun for me, and I'm hoping I will have some fun pictures because of the activities that I will be participating in. So we shall see. All right. This looks pretty good. I think I'm really going to take a photo of that guy. And what I think I'll do is, oh, and I need to put this on the card where it's going to go, because if I don't do that when I journal, it will be a problem. So I'm going to stick it in here like this for now, but just know that it will sit there. Although that's not going to make it very easy for me to do the page behind. Okay, so that's the layout for the first part of this day. Then the second one, Milwaukee is having its first Kindle market this year. So that's where all these photos are coming from. I have so many that I'm going to do a 4x4 here. This is a bad selfie picture of me. I have a little 3x3 of my glue wine cup here. And then some photos of the candy shop. This is the, oh, I can't remember the name of the company that makes these gorgeous ornaments, but that's what these are. And this guy's a little brewer to remind me of the fun that I had. I'm just going to stick these in because they're pretty detailed here. This may not be a lot of embellishment here because I had these photos have so much going on in it. It's like cafe wolf art, wolf art, that kind of a thing, maybe. By the way, the photo here of the Kindle Market is not something I took. It's something I just pulled off their website, or a website when I said, you know, photos of Milwaukee's Kindle Market. Isn't that awesome? Don't forget you can do that. This is a 4x6 photo here, so I'm just going to glue these two back to back here. I knew that I wanted to use this at 4x6, so it wasn't quite 4x6, so I just put it in my photo editing program. I use just Photoshop Elements, and I glued it in. Okay, so now, of course I have to trim. That's okay. This is not about perfection, it's about the memories, right? And I could just be done, and I might. We're gonna see. I need to put obviously some paper up there and maybe take up some of my space in this photo. And since these are going back to back, let's see. You can just see the edge of my glue wine cup there. I was taking a photo of myself because a friend I was with was going to find some hot chocolate because she was being good. I was not. Actually, we went to dinner later and there was a glass of wine involved in that too. But guys, it was like, oh, I don't know, 7 hours, something like that. I promise you I was not drinking and driving. I would have like one and then have a couple-hour break. Okay. Just don't want anything being concerned about me. All right. So there's that, and then this, and look at how beautiful that looks. Love, love, love. Okay, so what do we want to do for that? Looks nice. But I'm thinking, let's see if we can bring some brightness to this side of the page. That I think is too much. I have, here's my pack. I like that one. Fun, fun, fun. That little pink one could be nice. I think it throws the color off of that a little bit, but not too bad. Here's that crazy blue I have too. That's kind of fun. And I have this little fa la 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 la. Oh, I like that the best. Okay. See, sometimes it is worth paging through, right? And I'm just peeking it. So I wanted to check and see if I thought I might like this better, because it does have the blue, and there's a lot of blue in some of these, or if I like the fa la 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 better. I need this card out anyway. Oops. I'm not sure this mug is going to go edge to edge here. Oh, it does. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I like the blue. I like how it pulls from side to side there. So that's why I'm using that. That is one advantage you get when I'm doing these live, is you get in my head. which I'm sorry guys, that's a really scary place to be. But you really get my real-time thoughts, because there is a certain amount of editing that happens when I edit these. You know, it's not real time anymore like it is when I'm talking to you. So even though I know what my process was and what I did, I may accidentally edit things out. Okay. So there we go. And now you don't even know that I'm missing paper behind that. And I like the way that looks. Okay, so the question is, do I embellish on here? And start hearts would be good. I don't think I want to do the cover the Kindle market there. That gold star, that green star. Let's stick with wood because I'm using wood in the stuff behind, and these days are the same day. And so again, I'm putting that in there. The story, by the way, of the ornaments, because I think I started to tell you that, is that this guy's a brewer to remind me of the little brewery tour thing that I did that day. This is Hansel and Gretel because I have a storybook tree. That's good. This might be it. Okay. I think I'm calling this good. I like that. I don't think I want to add anything else here. I love these photos and what they all represent and the memories that they're going to help bring back for me, so I'm going to leave it as is. So 3 pages, or 4 pages today, guys. Sorry. So 2 pages here, and then the 2 pages there. Oh, I forgot something important. I forgot my little memorabilia piece. And my idea is that this is what I would do with it so that you could flip it up. There is a little bit of something on the back of this, so I almost forgot that. And this goes with this. We got this really fun candy. The friend that I was with, her family has some German history, and she's been to Germany. And while she was there, they got these amazing things called Mozart balls, which I think are marzipan, but I don't know that for sure. So if you're German and I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But we found them at this German candy market, and so we both bought some because I've had them before because of her, and oh, they were delicious because I may have had one already. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just put this right here. I'm going to glue this there, which now that I look at that is not the prettiest thing in the whole world. Let's get this up even more. Okay, making a little flap here. And this is kind of what I thought I wanted to do with it, so it's fine that it didn't happen. So I wanted to cover the least bit of my picture as possible. It's a good thing that this is nice and that this piece is nice and pliable. Okay, there we go. So there's the Mozart balls. And then I can still flip that up to see the whole picture, advent calendar picture, which is a definite kind of a really cool German tradition. So there we go. All right, so let's go back. So here I will do a lot of journaling here, perhaps before you see the photos, maybe not. And then this here with the memorabilia. And then just before I forget this, I'll take a photo of that and try to get that memorabilia on there for you guys. Hope you guys are all well. I will be back with day 16 tomorrow. Bye.